Welcome down to Devon koi pond. Another cracking morning, sun out. What can I say, sunny Devon, eh? Hasn't been too bad a week. Pond temp's down a bit, we're down to about 11.5 this morning, but it hasn't been that warm this week. To be honest, barring yesterday, this is about the sunniest day we've had of the week, and it's clouding up now. They do give a chance of showers later, so it ain't all bright and sunny down in Devon. I see some people still been having sleet, snow and hail, like. We haven't had any of that, but it's still on the improve. Right, in a bit we'll get to the winner of this one from last week. Alright, we'll get to the winner of that and the winner of the plaques that I'll stick up here. I'll get to that a bit later in the video. Another one to give away this week, so you have to look out for that competition in a bit. That'll be 3 that I've given away. But if you haven't already, please get down, smash the like and subscribe. I slipped a little clip last week into the video. There me, I'll pop round James's again. He's getting on smashing there, and my god, it's not easy. Looking at that hole that he dug for those soakaway crates, I wouldn't have fancied digging that one. My age, that would have put me in the chiropractors for good, like. I've never recovered after that. But he's still young and fit. What he'll be like after this, I know one thing, it'll probably be the last pond he ever builds. I think he's really come up against it on that one, but he's getting over all those problems, so get over and stay tuned in with him if you aren't already. You don't want to miss anything on that build. But down here today, I've got a little problem with that UV. Was sucking air last week. I've repaired that. Now I'm going to do the fitting the other end, and I will video this. Probably be a bit of bad language. I'll pop you over and show you what the problem with it is in a minute. I'm also going to have a look at the skimmer on a job I've been meaning to do for absolutely ages, which is the hole in the bottom of it. I've only got a small hole in the bottom of it, the original hole. I don't pull much through it. According to the pump, about 3,000 litres I pull through it, that's all. So it's not hindered it much, but I want it on a more firmer base, and to actually put it on the 43mm pipe will be far better. So I've got that to do. But let's pop over a minute and I'll show you what I'm going to do with the end of this damn UV fitting. Got all the bubbles on here this morning. Pouring it in. Got water topping back up as well. I've just done a clean on the vortex and the upflow filter. I've drained the vortex down, cleaned it, purged the bottom drain, filled it right up again. Got a load through that time purging it. I've actually got a lot of dead stuff coming off the walls of the pond, black stuff, and that's coming out in the water, which means that resolve has pulled that stuff away. The upflow I boiled twice, so I'm topping up. I'm about 40mm down on pond level at the moment. That's the 2 that I'll do today. Tomorrow I'll have a look at doing the 2 Easypods. I might come back to that in a bit later in the video, or I might film it all today. We'll see how it goes. But let's have a look at this damn UV light. I'm hoping you can see that fit in there. That's the one I quickly made up from a sink waste fitting, I think it was, last year, just to patch that one when it went. But I'm going to swap that one out with that plastic fitting that I showed you last week, the other video. I'll show you the machining out of that and the fitting of it, because I need to machine the end of it out, fit an elbow on it and take it from that point. So it's quite an easy job, but needs doing. And I'm getting a bit sick of air leaks on this light. It's probably my fault because I'm sucking through it. I know damn well if I was pumping through it, you wouldn't get the leaks. They're just so fine. You get the slightest little bump in it and it will draw a line of air bubbles in, which comes up in the Easypod, and it's right annoying because you can hear it. It kind of gives a resonance in the pump. You can hear the air bubbles going through, which is really, really annoying. But I'm going to flip you over to the workshop a minute. We'll get in and have a tinker with this. I'll make the fitting up and I'll video me putting it in, but I'm going to give it overnight to go off. So I will be videoing tomorrow just to finish this video off. But we'll get there and we'll get this fitting made up a minute. Let's get in the workshop, get on the lathe and make this. Right, see you in the workshop in a minute. Okay, so hoping you see these two fittings. This is the thread that I want to turn out. I know from doing the other one that the outside collar on my 43mm pipe is a tight fit in there. This end, way too slack. By the time the threads are off, this is a nice snug fit. A little bit of a file just to get any, and that'll give me a good surface, and I can glue this one straight into that one. And once I've done that, I can glue this one into this one onto the UV. With the bend then, just another pump connector. I'll put a rubber boot on it still to join it because it's easier to play with the pumps if they're on rubber boots. But let's spin the lathe up and have a look at this. There is a real bonus to having equipment like this at home, I can tell you that. It's pulled me out of problems so many times. Little bits fit in this and little bits fit in that. I think this is still set to the final cut size from last time, maybe not. Let's give it a run down through. Might get a bit noisy, okay? Those of you that's never used equipment like this before, most of it's got a power feed on it, and it's surprising what you can do with it. You can do all sorts. I usually make bike parts, but on the koi pond it's coming so handy. It's just doing a forward cut now, and I'll skim the tops off the teeth and then bring the cutter forwards and forwards until I can get the fitting in. And like I say, I need a nice fit on it, where the writing is here is raised on this fitting. So I'll use this end, and I might just file that a little bit on a nice fit into it. There's a seam in it there as well, a little file, a bit of sandpaper around it. Nice snug fit. So that's cut through. I'll bring it back. Yeah, started to cut into the teeth. Plastic cuts easy, love cutting this stuff. I've got quite a way to go to get this in, so I'll speed this bit up until it fits in. We are so close there. It's a skimmer. Final cut. There we go. So that's what we were aiming for. Getting that. That kind of fit into there. Let's put the camera back at the end here and I'll show you what's going to happen with it. So yeah, literally it was to take the threads out on that. So this goes in like that. and it will stick in enough, just enough to get me rubber boot in behind it there. On that point I want to get the rubber boot in it, so it'll be like that, glued into the fitting on the end. So what we will have in the end to the pump is this going onto the pump fitting, which I'll have to turn down in the lathe as well because it's a bit tight for the rubber boot. I'll stick a new one on. Don't trust the other one on there, so I might as well buck a new one on. These are only cheap, but that's will get me that airtight seal on there. And this is definitely a different plastic to that other stuff that they've made for the flexible hose lines. Don't know what those fittings are made out of, but crap would be the word for it. Not UV stable. So that's that little segment. Let's get back out on the pond a minute. I'll glue this up first, get this glued up, we'll get back out on the pond. I'll probably pop this on tomorrow. So see you in a bit. So this is the quick job this morning. I was hoping to do Saturday, but because of the weather, no bloody way. Just got to swap that end out there. Fitting's all ready to go. Turn down the pump connector a little bit. So I'll shut everything down a minute and get this damn thing in there. Seeing as I'm a day late filming it, I'll just show you after I've got it in. Might be a bit of bad language, and we want to keep this child friendly sort of, and adult ear friendly. So give me a minute and I'll show you what's been happening after I've swapped it. Well, you just know, everybody knows, you think something's going to be easy, and it turns out to be a pain in the butt. So that's a quick I'm not going to take the fitting off the pump. I was going to, but I won't. Turn the UV off, I'll do that now. Water running back. And the thing, you can see the one fitting that I made up. Go in there. Make sure the rubber O-ring's still in place. want it too tight, but a little bit tighter than I can get it with one of my hands. Okay. Bit of an airlock in it, we'll soon sort that out. I can let some water back down from the Easypod. The air out. There she goes. It's all the air out of there. Fittings back in. UV light back on. I'll give that little while in there to dry up. If we don't have any more rain today, just to make sure it's all gone. You can see what I quickly knocked up to get me round it last time it went. Far back with something proper on it, because I had a bit of a bodge. I knew it was a good bodge, but that's been on there now since it broke last time. Another one of those jobs you mean to do, you think, oh yeah, I'll get round to that. And that's how easy it is to get into my pumps and everything. Okay. Right, I was going to have a play with a skimmer, but seeing as I've done that now and I lost a day yesterday, we'll have to do that next week. Right, let's get you over on the patio and sort out the winners of this week's competition. A little bit more on fitting the discs. So when you put them in, you want to put 2 cable ties through, like that, so you can pull it up and down. Now I push this down, I've got nearly 25 litres in each one pod, and I push it down till it almost touches the stainless steel cage, and then lift it back up to almost the water level. Right, I found 25 litres in there is about the most you'll get in and still boil it. That's micro, so I'm presuming K1 will be the same, around 25 litres, and it needs to be well matured to do that. Right, so when you get your disc, stick cable tie on both sides and up through like that, so you can pull it up, and it should be a friction fit. Wherever you put it to, it should stay there. Okay, I don't like the water coming over the top of the disc, because it's finding a short route. Then you want it to come through the media, and as you can see, my pod is not murder clean. Most people get a bit too fastidious and clean these things within an inch of their life. I like a little bit of green algae on it. It's not hurting. The black stuff isn't so good, but the green algae doesn't do it any harm whatsoever. So, as I was saying, I was going to play with a skimmer, but I'll save that little joy for next week. It's a through the wall job. I'll sort that out. I've been meaning to do it for a long time, but losing a day yesterday, that terrible rain, I think everybody had that bad Saturday, and the other filming was the Friday, which always seems to be sunny down here in Devon. Ain't too bad this morning, so I don't think it's going to be a nice day. Right, winners of this week's competition. Right, I'll be sticking them in later in the week, so I'll add a thing in up here to the person that won the disc. Okay, there's the winner of the disc this week, and here's the winner of the koi plaques. Okay, so they're the two winners. If they can get hold of me on the channel page, under about, you'll find my email. Contact me some way, get me your address. You can look up Devon Koi on Facebook, contact me on Facebook with your email address and your home address, and I'll sort those out and get them in the post to you. But congratulations to you two. This coming week, unfortunately, I've only got a disc to give away. I'm doing some more koi plaques, but this week is the third final disc. So if you'd like to win the disc, okay, I'd like you to tell what I'm going to be playing around with next week. I've mentioned it a few times. So what bit will I be playing around with next week? Because I didn't get it done this week. Mention that in the comments down below, and that'll get you in for the disc that I'm giving away this week. Alright, so congratulations to those two winners. I'll get it in the prizes in the post off to you as soon as I can. I will do some more koi plaques. We're getting close to the 3,000 subs. If you're not already, please hit the subscribe, like, subscribe, in down here. Fantastic if you can. Don't mind a thumbs up or a thumbs down, they all count. But we're getting close to the 3,000 subs. I might do a even bigger giveaway midsummer. I've got quite a few more of the discs. I will do another 3 competition disc giveaway later in the summer. So if you've got an Easypod and you're after a disc, keep an eye open for that. Okay, there will be 3 more to give away. So from down here in not so sunny Devon, but it's not pissing down. Hope James has managed to get on alright this week. I haven't spoken much to him, but I'm looking forward to his video over the weekend here. But we'll see what he's been up to as well in his videos. But from down here in this part of Devon, bye for now and happy ponding.